Yes! Girl, she might be a sociopath because ain't no damn way. Hello. Welcome to Delightfully Chaotic. I'm Tamara. Hi, hello. I'm playing around with some scarves that I got from Cheyenne. I got like 3 or 4 scarves. Just playing around with them. Playing around with the makeup that I had bought, the OG makeup that I bought. I don't know, maybe I'm not heavy-handed enough with my makeup because I just feel like I put makeup on, but I can't really, it's not really doing, like it's not, I put the OG, I think I showed this, the OG concealer and foundation in maple. I think it's the same color. I don't know if you're supposed to do it like that. I don't know. Shit. Anyways, I wanted to kind of get cute for today's episode. I have nothing to fucking do. I'm not going nowhere. I have my herbal refreshments and yeah, so I'm gonna get a little cute. This is all I have. Sports bra and a scarf, and this is what we're doing. So welcome to another episode. This is Delightfully Chaotic. I'm Tamara, and my channel is about just any and everything, ranting and raving about the things. This is my safe space from the politics, from all the bullshit, and yeah, just my little safe space to talk shit. Also just talk about my misadventures of being a 40-something child-free Black woman in these wretched United States. So yeah, welcome. Thanks. If this is your vibe, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. I don't really have any updates from my life. It's just been kind of like whatever. Grateful and blessed, yes. But I don't have any anything interesting to talk about. So let's just hop right into the mess. If I do think of something, then we'll talk about it. So yes. I have my comfy little blanket. It looks like it's about to throw down outside. Okay, see, now I can kind of see it because I don't think I blended it in. I don't know. We're going to get it together. My grown ass do not know how to put on makeup. That don't make no damn sense. Cheyenne Bryant is out here fighting for her life. When all she could just do is shut the fuck up. Cheyenne Bryant is out here fighting for her life, honey. She was on the Breakfast Club, I guess, to kind of like double down pretty much on everything that she was saying. She has to be embarrassed. There's no way she's not embarrassed. Like, I would be embarrassed if I was her. I didn't look at this. Let me see. Because I'm clicking on the link and then it's just going to something else. Let's see what she's saying. Jesus. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant stands 10 toes down on doctor title. I've earned it. Okay.
My proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles. It's in how effective I've been. All of my sessions have been live for the most part. My sessions with Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharp, B. Simone, they have all been for the world to see, right? So no one knew who Dr. Bryant was prior to seeing all of my sessions that were live. And they deemed it, as well as I did before they did it, they can't validate me, I validated myself. They deemed it as my work being effective. Admiration turns into envy. And you got to be okay. And you got to be okay with that in that
as an
space.
attack.
Yeah.
But I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them.
You do.
Shut up. Shut up. Girl. Okay. I'm trying to pull up the one from the break. Shut up. Does she not have, like, where are her people at? Okay. During her Breakfast Club interview, life coach Cheyenne Bryant says, Agrossi, I don't know if that's the name of the university, shut down and wiped out all proof of her doctorate degree and dissertation. Now, there were people saying that I actually went there and I was able to get my transcript and stuff. So why would you tell that bold-faced ass lie? Like, you're lying about things that people can very quickly and very easily go and verify. Like, what are you lying about? Somebody said, she's legit. I was in a few of her classes and study groups. It was me, Dr. Bryant, Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Seuss. All pulling last night's study sessions in the, oh, Jesus. Yeah, somebody said that they graduated from that same school and they can access their transcripts in minutes. Shut up, girl. That was the update. Bye. And you know what? There's going to be some idiot bird brain people that are still going to follow her and find whatever. That's your dumb ass. But she's going to lose a lot of her fan base. She's going to lose a lot of her money. Like, I don't understand how you could be so bold. She has to be. Is that what narcissism is? Like, is she a sociopath? Like, how can you really just be out here lying bold face like that? What? Girl, you need a therapist. That's what the title was for the last. You need a therapist. Girl, she might be a sociopath because ain't no damn way. Anyway, bye, girl. Jamie Foxx has another baby. With another white woman. So these are the women that he has children with. He has 3 children now. I guess it's the 3rd one. And I think they're all, 2 of his kids are, oh, Jesus. We just started the things. We just started. 2 of his children are girls. And they're like older. Like, he has like a 30-year-old, I think. And then he also has like a child that is maybe in her late teens or something. I don't know. But yeah, these are the lucky women. Baby mama number 1, number 2, and number 3. I like Jamie Foxx. I do. Did I believe him when he said that he was no longer going to date white women? No. He literally said in public, after he said that little shit, he said in public he won't be caught with white women. He's still going to date them. He has internal issues that he probably should be speaking to someone about, but that ain't none of my business. It's nothing wrong with it because, you know, I guess people give him a pass because you'll never hear him talk about Black women and degrade Black women. So Black women are like, yeah, well, at least he doesn't talk back, like down on us or whatever. Like, he likes what he likes, but it's just like, and they're not even like, Katie Holmes was like very smart for one, very smart. And also she was cute. She was cute. I don't know what baby mama number 1 was on. I don't know what she was on in that picture. Jamie. And it's like, they're not even like bad white women. They're not even like bad meaning good white women. They just like basic, like flyover state basic, like making casseroles every night for dinner kind of basic shit. Like Midwestern, like basic. I don't know. Someone says, it's so interesting because Black men will have all these almost impossibly high standards for Black women, but when it comes to white women, the only criteria or requirement is to be white. Ooh. Because, I mean, The material's right there. Most white women don't age very well. Careful, black men. They don't care. Congratulations. I guess let's see what the name of the person. Jamie Foxx is going to be a dad again. Girlfriend Alice Huckstep confirmed to be pregnant. There was someone who posted something about women, like white women. There's like this, I don't know if it's like this guru or something in the white women community, and she teaches other white women how to land like athletes, like black athletes, shit like that, like football players, stuff like that. And I was like, wow. Like, I could totally see that. I could totally see there being a bitch being like, hey, you want to be Jamie Foxx's next girlfriend? Give me a few $1,000. I can hook that shit up. Yeah, so Jamie Foxx, congratulations. Yeah, she's confirmed pregnant with their first child together. They're already several months along. Baby sex and due date have not been revealed. And I think this girl is like 33 and like his daughter is like 30. Fox and Huckstep were first romantically linked in August 2022 when she accompanied him to the world premiere of his film Day Shift. The relationship gained further public attention, blah, 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 blah. Congrats. I wonder what goes on in his mind, and like men who like be moving like him, like be out here like really like never. Have you never experienced a black woman? Like ever? Like you've never been with, I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't understand how a black person can be seemingly pro-black and everything else, but the partner that they choose to like live their lives with. That's like always been sus to me. Like the Donald Glovers and the Jamie Foxxes, and it's like you're pro-black, but you share an intimate space and like relationship with someone whose ancestors like really wanted us out of here. They still fucking do. And it's just like, how can you do that? How can you reconcile with that? Like, how can you really? That ain't none about business. J-Lo is out here acting really audacious, even more audacious than she normally do. I just don't understand. Okay, let's see the things.
Lady.
So she waited for everyone to get out of her way. Somebody was like, lady. I don't know if he was talking to the lady with the baby. I'm like, why are you yelling at this lady? Like, what the fuck? Like, she can't walk with everybody else. This is not like, do you have a permit for a photo shoot? If that's the case, okay, fine. She would need people to move out of the fucking way. She was literally just leaving this hotel. And she was just like, I'm going to wait for all the peasants to move. Y'all got it? Okay. What is she doing? I don't like her. I used to like me some J-Lo. But someone says, photographer here, this is the job. She waited for a clear shot on both sides, so every photographer got paid. Let's see. That would make sense. It's J-Lo, so you want to hate like off rip. You is me. Guys, I'm not condoning anything. I'm explaining. They tear his ass up. I'm explaining the celeb worship culture is distasteful to me. I was pointing out a fact some folks, found interesting, yeah. So I guess she hired these photographers and it's just so dramatic. Like, where were you even going? Like, what are you doing? Wow. Somebody put a picture of Ben Affleck like looking so exasperated. I heard she is a mess, honey. And people are like making AI photos of the lady with the baby. J-Lo, go away. It's very, 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 very likely that the photographer was right, but also it's J-Lo. Lotto had her baby. It hasn't been super confirmed, but it appears that she has had her baby. She posted a video or a picture inside her car that looks like a tennis ball. And there's a baby, thing. What is the thing? Car seat in the car. So people are like, oh, she had her baby, which is very likely. We've all found out about her really being pregnant like maybe a month or two ago. So she was very far along. So yeah, congrats to Lotto. So cute. I have a feeling she had a girl. Congrats to Lotto. Cardi and Stefon Diggs were caught arguing. Well, she was arguing with him. He was just kind of like leaning on. This nigga looked like he be taking her through there and not in the good way. Like, I'm like, and I posted on this thread, I was like, why is she still fooling with him? Like, why is she? And then somebody was like, well, you know, they have a baby together. And I'm like, that doesn't mean that she has to be anywhere near him unless it's time for them to exchange the baby or have like whatever time he needs with the baby. She does not need to be going to dinner with him. She doesn't need to be doing. So basically, to me, honestly, and other people have said this, they never actually confirmed that they actually broke up. So they probably never actually broke up. She probably was mad at him at the Super Bowl, and you know, they're probably still together. Which again, is my question is why? I wonder what she was yelling at him about. He just got so much shit going on. He has so much shit going on. Like, why? Who would find that appealing? Like, what person in the world, aside from Cardi and these other 6 bird brains that had his baby, who else out there finds this shit appealing? Especially now that all his shit has been like aired out. I didn't know nothing about this nigga until he started dating this girl. And if he never dated her, we still wouldn't be hearing about him like this. And then she posted, sometimes I forget I'm a celebrity. Damn, y'all ain't never cussed your baby daddy out when you was hungry. Shut up. Yeah, people argue. It's life. I still don't understand why she's even putting herself in this situation. You don't have to be around him just because you have his baby. Why are you with, like, so you really fucking with him, like, for real, after all of this? He had a baby shower with one of his other baby mamas. It looked very cringy. They looked really uncomfortable. It looked really uncomfortable. For his baby girl, she is Kay Benji. Oh, that's the mama name. And Stefon Diggs coming together. Oh, the daughter's first birthday. This is just... This nigga just seems like he just moves how he wants to move. And there's so many people around him, so many yes men, so many people just enabling him to just do whatever he wants. Like, and yeah, look how he looks so uncomfortable. He looks like he doesn't even know who this lady is, let alone that he actually bust in her. Like, he looks like he has no idea why he's there. Oh my God, he's awful. Yeah. And then also there's some new allegations against him. I think there's a man this time saying that he done did some weird shit. But I wanted to see Cardi's response because I saved it. But, oh yeah, that's what she was saying about being hungry. Girl. I just... Cardi, okay. Child, Child, somebody else done said he done did something to them. Something is wrong with him. Does he have like the CTE shit, or is he just crazy like by himself on his own? Stefon Diggs dragged into explosive same-sex assault battle, now fighting to hide his NFL millions. This was 5 days ago, per Baller Alert. Stefon Diggs is making it clear that his bank account is off limits. The former New England Patriots wide receiver has filed a request for a judge to shut down a move by Christopher Blake Griffith to get a look at his NFL contract and career earnings. Girl, what does this mean? Diggs' legal team argues that how much he makes on the field has absolutely nothing to do with sexual assault allegations. Okay. This push for financial transparency is the latest twist in a mess that started back in 2023. Let's get to it. Griffith, a social media influencer and stylist, has publicly accused Diggs of drugging and sexually assaulting him after a night out following a charity basketball game. Now, I did hear that he liked the both of them. He liked both of them. I did hear that. So he just out here. He's like another little Diddy. Jesus. Diggs didn't deny it. He sued Griffith for libel, claiming the entire story was a fairy tale invented for clout and followers. And they're also saying, well, if you know who Jeffree Star is, Jeffree Star used to mess with him too. Like they have pictures together and stuff like that. So he just out here. Cardi. I hope she's taking care of herself. Because he out here. Girl. Prep it up and keep on moving if you're not going to leave. That's crazy. Mr. Griffith is looking forward to showing the world in court that regardless of to the fairy tale fabricated by Mr. Diggs, he is the victim of Mr. Diggs' unwanted sexual advances and his brother's violent attacks. Yeah. And people are, they're trying to ruin his career. He's doing these things. And then you have, just like with the Diddy shit, you have victims who are seeing other victims come out and saying, you know what? Well, I'm going to do it too. He's doing these things. He's doing it to himself. Shut up. They trying to ruin his career. This is sad. He isn't being targeted. Let's be real. He isn't that important to be targeted. He's not. When multiple people make similar claims on one person, there's usually some truth behind it. Common sense. God, his mother. Can we talk about the mama, the mammy? Because I have a feeling she ain't no mama. She a mammy. I have a feeling that she a mammy. Let's see what's going on with her. He is off the chain. He's a monster. He is a monster. And she is arguing with him in public. For what? If that baby is not on your hip, or y'all not talking about the baby, why are you with him? Yes, it's none of my business, but I just don't, because you wouldn't. I feel like maybe she has to double down and like stay with him to like prove to everybody who are basically saying what I'm saying that, yeah, you know, we're good. It's fine. Yeah, he has all these other kids and shit, but I don't know. Like, why are you still with him? That didn't make any sense. In my mind, it did. But I feel like she's staying with him to kind of like double down and like say, well, we're still together. Yeah, because y'all letting him do whatever the fuck he want to do. Y'all letting this nigga do whatever he wants to do. He's not going to leave you. Men like this ain't going to leave you. They just going to get what they can get whenever you give it to them and come around when they feel like it. As long as you keep on letting them do it, he's not going to leave you. You would have to literally leave him. And if he sees you're along for the ride, he's going to be like, oh, I thought you was down for me having, you know, other girlfriends. It seems like he probably told her, I said this before, he probably told her, hey, look, I can't keep it in my pants. So I'm just saying, what you trying to do? And she probably was acting like she didn't want to, agree to it, but here we are. Something, I don't know. Because the way he out here moving, it's like he has no shame. He's just like out here. He out here. There had to have been some kind of conversation between her and him and then the other girlfriends. There has to be some kind of understanding. So I guess she's okay with it. Whatever, girl. Yeah, that's crazy. Jermaine Jackson, there's a lawsuit. Surprise, surprise. That nigga looks absolutely bonkers. He looks fucking crazy. Is it tattooed on his head? Jermaine Jackson hit with massive $6.5 million judgment after ignoring explosive rape lawsuit. I believe it. A California court has ordered Jermaine Jackson to pay more than $6.5 million to a woman who accused him of rape after the singer reportedly failed to respond to the lawsuit or appear in court. According to the documents, Rita Butler Barnett secured a default judgment against the Jackson family members stemming from allegations she first filed in 2023. Wow. Sexual abuse. Isn't he married to the other lady who had the baby that did the thing in the movie and the thing? The baby that did the thing. The nigga who played Michael, isn't he married to the mother? Okay, so him and one of his brothers have the same baby mama, basically. And I thought that he was still married to this lady. I'm not reading all that shit. I believe it. Sorry, not sorry. And of course, people are in the comments saying, "Oh, this is a setup." Blah, blah, blah. If he did whatever she's saying he did, then yeah, fuck him, whatever. Wait, this was a 38-year-old rape claim, and she reported it in 2023. Yeah, because I didn't want to read anything. The lawsuit accused Jackson of violently raping her at her Encino home in the spring of 1988. Barnett claimed the alleged assault lasted several minutes before Jackson abruptly left the residence, leaving her emotionally traumatized and requiring ongoing medical treatment. I believe it. I do. I believe victims. What prompted this? Maybe seeing him out during the the Michael premiere. I don't know. Maybe she got flashbacks or some kind of trauma was triggered. 38 years is a long time. I believe all victims. I don't know if she's going to get another $6.5 million. I don't think he got that. But I think they go as high as they can first, and then they go down to she's not getting that. I don't think that she probably wouldn't get anything more than $1 million, 1.5, 2 million. But then how are you even gonna 1988? They didn't even have rape kits in 1988, and I'm sure she didn't. If they did, I'm sure she didn't take one, because if she did, he probably would have got locked up way sooner than this. I don't know. If he did it, fuck him and whatever. Yeah. Tawanda Braxton's husband fucking hates her. And I want to do a separate little video about that, because I actually want to look at the whole video. It's a video of him talking about her on their wedding night. And she's just like, She's just like, girl, blink twice. Are you okay? Are you okay? Talking about how she smells like onions, and he's degrading her, and he is not joking. He's not laughing. He's not smiling. And she's like, I want to talk about that in more. I want to talk about that a little bit more, but I don't really want to talk about it today. So I'll talk about that some other time. I'll do like a little separate video because I was just like, what? He hates you. And it's like, I put on the threads comment, I said, I blame the mom. Like I blame the mother. Like she seems like she's that mom that, and then apparently the daddy was out here slanging it everywhere. And it was normalized and it was accepted because they're Christian or whatever. And I blame the mom and the dad because you have how many of them are there? 5, 6 little girls looking up to you and seeing you being treated like this and seeing you accepting it over and over again. They all seem to have horrible choices in men. Like all of them. I don't know if Tracy's husband ain't shit, but they all seem to have like really horrible choices in men. And I really do think that growing up in that kind of household that we're all assuming that it makes fucking sense. I want to talk more in depth about that some other time. And I kind of went through my list of things I wanted to talk about very, very quickly. But I still want to talk. I still got things to say. I do know and I recognize that the world is still burning. I don't want to talk about anything specifically. I pray that everyone stays safe and yeah. Oh, yes. I wanted to talk about the music and teens. I do have some things to talk about for music and teens. Actually, Drake came out with a new album and I don't think people are liking it. I did hear one of his songs today, actually, or was it yesterday? I don't remember. I think that he has like a Michael Jackson glove or something on his album cover. It's called Iceman. And I don't know, it looks like it has mixed reviews. On one hand, I saw a lot of people like, yeah, this is great. On the other hand, people were like, it don't matter how many albums he puts out, you can't top this. And then they would show like the meme of Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. Per thegrio.com, Iceman proves Drake will write himself as a victor even when the world says otherwise. Opinion. The rapper is giving fans the most straight-up rap album of his career, filled with vengeance and scorn, saved up over the past 2 years. It may not be enough to sway public opinion. I didn't like the song that I heard. I don't know what it was called. I didn't like it. Yeah. There were a lot of like celebrities and like athletes and stuff, and they were like posting about how great his album was. And I'm thinking, now, were they paid to do that? Because it's like, and do I want to listen to the whole album? Not really. I don't like Drake as much as I used to like Drake. Like I think I'm not alone in that. I feel like he's still, he's still relevant or whatever, but it's not giving what it used to give. And I know, things change, people evolve and change or whatever, but yeah, Kendrick really, I don't know if he's going to be able to really fully come back from the whole Kendrick thing. And then like his personal life, I think he had like some lawsuits or something going on. And I don't know. I don't really want to listen to it. Please don't make me. And then people were like, why are you naming this fucking album Iceman? Like, where have you been? I mean, yes, you are not an American citizen, but where the fuck have you been? Because I know you've been in and out of America and the United States, and I know that you be on social media, and I know that you know what the fuck going on. Why would you name that shit Iceman in this climate? Yeah. If you like it, let me know. I don't know. The White House posted, I hate it here. The White House posted a AI generated alteration of his album cover with a chain that says MAGA iced out. Yeah, that's where we are. This is life right now. And it's so hard. I'm going to go on a tangent right now because it's just so hard because I was talking to my therapist about this, and it's really hard to see a life that you're creating for yourself and like manifesting shit, and like you see it clear as day, and then you get excited about it and you're just like, yeah. And then like 2 seconds later, you have to remember, oh, this is my reality right now. Like, this is what I have to deal with right now. Because it really, like, I really like, what, I don't even have the words. Sorry, I guess I'm not going on a tangent. I just feel like, what the fuck, you know? like what the fuck? Like, do you still keep on going? Like, do you still keep on like doing the things? And because what's gonna happen, you know? Like, I don't. Anyway, Chris Brown also has an album that apparently is fucking trash, and see, people are saying that it's AI. And it's like, if it is AI, why would you do that? He copied Duran Bernard's album. I don't know if he's trying to be funny or what. Yeah, he copied Duran Bernard's album cover. It looks like an AI, you know, whatever. And people are like, what? And, you know, am I a huge fan of Chris Brown? No. Do I listen to Chris Brown music from time to time? Yes, I do. Don't be talking about, oh, yes, I know. I know the things. I know he fucking sucks. Yes, I do know that. And I'm not a Chris Brown stan by any means. Whatever. I'm just saying. I do recognize, like, I say all that to say, people are right. He does not evolve. His shit does not evolve. Like, it really doesn't. Like, I heard a few songs. One of the first songs I heard on Pandora was when we were on our way to Tallahassee a month ago, and I think it was So Obvious, and I was like, okay. At first, I really thought that this was a song that came out like in 2012 or something. So I'm hearing the hook. I'm like, okay, let me Google it. And it was released on YouTube like 2 weeks prior to that. Like, and this is a new song. It's catchy. I like the vibe of it. I'm like, oh, okay. I ain't heard of this. You know, I know it's Chris Brown. And I wasn't expecting to see that it was just released. So like, I say all that to say, like, his music does not evolve. And it's like, I don't think it ever will unless he go see that lady. And I don't think he go see that lady. He ain't even go see that lady. We all know that. The Pitchfork, I guess, whoever that is, some kind of editorial people, they were like, this shit is trash. And so he had a response, you know. He was like, if you don't like my music, then don't listen to it. A music critic for a magazine or whatever is probably going to have to listen to your music. And they just didn't like it. That was their opinion. And apparently a lot of other people share the same opinion because, like, why are we still talking about like almost every single song he has is about sex and dicking somebody down? And it's like, okay, but what else do you like to do for fun? Like, what else is there? I don't want to play this. I'm pretty sure y'all have already heard it, but here you go.
I know people want me to get on here and, you know, Team Breezy. I know people want me to get on here and, you know, Team Breezy.
They're not playing the whole clip. I don't know why, but basically he was like, if you don't like my music, don't listen to it. go listen to Zara Lawson. I guess she's like the it girly right now. Okay, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that whole album. I'm not. I've heard probably like 3 or 4 songs already, and it's like, okay. So that's that for music and teens. For TV and teens, my Fire Stick is broken again, so I cannot watch the things that I want to watch. I cannot finish Imperfect Woman. I think I was on episode 4. My other TV shows like 911, Grey's Anatomy, Abbott Elementary, The Testaments. I haven't been able to start that one. So I haven't really been watching anything really. Well, I started watching The Boys on Prime Video because, and I still have my Amazon account. I keep forgetting to cancel it. I started watching The Boys on Prime Video just to have something to like watch or whatever. And it's okay, whatever. Apparently people like it. There's a lot of seasons. I probably won't really talk much about that. I wanted to talk about, and I might do a separate little podcast or whatever for it, but I wanted to talk about something that I saw on Threads a while back. And they were talking about this place when you're asleep and you're astral projecting. This is for Weird-ish, but I want to talk about it in depth in a separate video. But there's this place called Mall World. And it's a real place that that people go to when they're asleep and they're astral projecting. And there's like a whole bunch of different souls or entities like all around. And it looks like people, but they're actually like entities. Like, if this is not your thing, fast forward or goodbye. Thank you for your time. But I like to talk about shit like this. And I just feel like I need to find my people. Okay. Mall World is a viral internet phenomenon describing a sprawling, surreal, and often endless shopping mall that thousands of people can claim to frequently visit in their dreams. So a lot of people are saying that they visited this place in their dreams, and they're like all describing it exactly the same way. And like, if you believe that we're all spiritual or whatever, you have to believe that there's so many different other dimensions and things going on at the same time. And I really do believe that this thing exists. And I think I was actually there in one point. So that was really interesting. I want to talk about that at a later time though. Like maybe do a separate video or whatever about it. It's just really interesting because a lot of people have the same experience. Dreamers who report visiting Mall World or Astro Mall, it's also called Astro Mall, often describe startlingly similar layouts and experiences, even though they have never communicated before. The scenery, vast, labyrinthine corridors, high glass ceilings, and architecture reminiscent of the 1980s and 1990s retail. The atmosphere, often described as a liminal space, it frequently appears entirely abandoned or closed, though some experience it as hyper-crowded. Wow. That's strange. I want to look more into that. That was weird-ish. I think I want to have a segment, even though, this is we black over here. But sometimes I be seeing white people business and it be funny. So I think I want to have a segment called White People Business. And this is going to be my first topic. So page 6. It's like, I guess page 6 is like a really like popular publication in New York or something. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so page 6 posted, and I don't know if this is AI or whatever. They posted a picture of Demi Moore, and she looks emaciated. She looks really unhealthy. She looks like she's about to pass out. And I don't know if she might be stressed out because her ex-husband, I don't know if he already passed away, if he's passing away, but it's like maybe she's stressed out, maybe she's depressed, or maybe she's actually just starving herself. She doesn't look well. I hope that she is, but she does not look well. And page 6 is getting heat because they're posting this and they're saying, arms reach. Demi Moore's toned arms take center stage at the Cannes Film Festival. Why would you say that? I really feel like white people, because yes, I really feel like they're from like another planet. Like their reality is just so warped. It's like it's in their DNA. Like it's just. And in what world do these arms look toned? Do you know what toned arms look like? They look like fucking this. What do you know? That's the same goddamn person. Was it years ago? Yes. People age, your body changes. She is not fucking eating, it looks like it. And if I'm wrong, okay, I will eat my words. She's not eating. And people look at this and they think, oh, well, you know, let me not eat too so I can look like Demi Moore. What? You know what? People are posting pictures of her. Like, this is how she looks with toned arms. And again, these are pictures from like 30 years ago, but still. Like, Demi Moore, she's beautiful, all that stuff. But when she played that role in The Substance, it's like she was like art imitating life or some shit. Like, cause like, really, girl, you look not okay. You don't look well. She's doing something to her face. Yeah. She's right along there with Cynthia and Ariana. So yeah, that's why people are in this, child. I hope that she's okay, honey. I think that's going to be it. This is going to be kind of like a shorter episode. Not really, but I don't really have anything else to talk about. So that's it. If you liked this video, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. And please like, comment, and subscribe if this is your vibe. And yeah, that's enough shit talking for the day. I will talk to you next time. Bye, niggas.